Morning, guys. Sean here from Hammerhead. Just giving you guys a little update. I just got off the phone with my brother in Ottawa. Nothing tonight that's worrisome. So we were kind of worried about him last night. I was on this guy's garage channel last night doing a podcast with Sean there, and we were worried because he had sent us a bunch of pictures of police moving into the area down in the corner of Rideau and Sussex. But anyway, nothing happened overnight. There was no vehicles towed. As a matter of fact, I've got a little bit of information for you guys. The mayor of Ottawa, there was a few trucks that had their wheels removed. Yeah, remedy project. I just got that notification that I froze a little bit there. There are trucks that actually removed their wheels, and some of them are taking their caging bolts out of the spring brake pots. You take the bolt out, and the park brakes come on. So anyway, that's what's happening right up to date. So and also they're chaining trucks together. My brother was down there and he said that they're actually chaining trucks together. So don't think for a second, folks, that we're going to be turnings by Turner. Thanks for coming on. Don't think for a second, guys, that this is over. It's not even beginning yet. So everybody's getting along. My brother was telling me that food is being delivered. Also, there's gators that are delivering diesel and fuel, gasoline to people that need it so they can run their heater. As you can imagine, it's quite cold in the city. I think someone said it was around minus 18 degrees last night. Hey, Paul from Saskatchewan. So the fuel and food is being delivered. The garbage is being bagged up by people responsibly, not just thrown everywhere. So everything is completely peaceful. As a matter of fact, my brother, he's at a cafe right now downtown, right by Sussex, and they're having a coffee. They're sitting outside having a coffee. So everything as of this moment is very peaceful, and we're praying that it stays that way. I'm going to give him a call here right around 12 o'clock Atlantic time. Right now it's 10:12 Atlantic time, and I'll have a further update as to what's going on. Paul says it's minus 21. Okay, cool. So it's cold. I mean, you have to pretty much run your heater. So these big rigs don't use a lot of fuel, thank God. They use, like someone was telling me, an estimate of about a liter an hour for a big rig just idling, running their heating equipment and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, hi Lexine, Chuck the Canuck. Good day, boys and girls. Good day, sir. Good day. But anyway, we're fighting the good fight, folks, and I don't think Mr. Trudeau has any idea how much resolve and fight are in the Canadian people. This whole thing has unified the whole country. We're mobilized now, so it's getting big. It's going big. Things are happening. We're not going to allow anybody to tell us that we can't sit there peacefully, and we want to have our voices heard, and we're not leaving until we have them heard. God driven. Thanks, Hammerhead. Yeah, thank you, sir. We're not leaving until the voices are heard. So don't, if you're down in the United States or even in Canada here and you're hearing stories from this here in Nova Scotia. So we're going to disregard that because it's not a law. It's a suggestion, basically. It's like a mandate. I think they called it a directive or something. But anyway, what that equals is a non-law. So as long as we got lungs, air in our lungs, and we're healthy, we're gonna protest, and that's just the way it is. Like it or lump it. Write us all the tickets you want. You can throw us in all the who's caps, all the jails in the world. Doesn't make any difference. We're not gonna stop. So I just wanted you guys to know that as you go about your day, make sure you think about us, pray for us. How about a proper fueling system to refuel all the trucks? Yeah, there's a gator running down there right now with a slip tank on it, and he's got an actual fuel pump with an approved diesel hose and all that, and they're filling things up from there. I guess there's also pickup trucks that have slipper tanks that are getting diesel moved into them, and gasoline, and food's being brought in. So nobody's hungry, nobody's cold. If the media's spinning that, like I think they were saying that the truckers were taking food away from the homeless shelters. That's a complete crock. That's not even remotely true. They're not doing that at all. Okay. I forget how much is in the GoFundMe now. It's like $9 million. So why in the heck would we need that? We don't need that money. And people are saying, well, it's frozen. No, that's not true either. Those funds are being distributed by a private party. Like a group of accountants and lawyers are handling that now. So it's getting done. So just to let you guys know, wow, look at all the people in the chat. Get her done. Janessa Hawkins. Yeah, it's great to see you guys. Well played. CBC government owned and funded propaganda. Are they ever? I forget how many millions of dollars the government here funded the CBC, but it was a pile of money. And our journalists like myself and Sean, we're getting almost zero. We're getting no government funded money. Any money we get is from donations or whatever, just to keep us in coffees, essentially. Nobody's getting rich off of this, nor should they, really, in all honesty. This isn't about making money. It's about freedom, right? It's about the people wanting to exercise their freedom of choice. Whether you believe in it or not, you have the right to choose. You have the right to travel anywhere you want, unhindered. You have the right to peaceful assembly. You got a right to go to church if you want or worship your God, however you see fit. And these were fundamental rights written in the charter that were paid for, guys, with blood on the battlefield. All right. They were paid for. You know, I'm a military veteran. This stuff's been paid for, right? And we're going to exercise it no matter what the cost. And this is the thing that Mr. Trudeau doesn't get, is that we are in this to the end. This isn't just going to be a weekend thing, or because it's popular and trending on the worldwide news. We don't care about that it's trending on worldwide news. None of us do. We're here to fight. We're here to make it peaceful. We're here to get our rights back, because they've been trampled on too long. And if you guys think it's just a small fringe minority, go look at some of those videos from day one. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people all across Canada up on those cold overpasses. Some of those western provinces, it's like 35 below, 40 below, and they're out there, elderly people, 70, 80, 90 years old, out there waving flags, right? So the people are behind us. Yes, there are a fringe minority of people that are not behind this convoy, and they're asking for more restrictions. And can you imagine that? Asking for more restrictions. Like, you know, govern me harder, daddy. You guys have probably seen that meme. That's pretty much what that is. And that's not how we roll at all. So anyway, sorry about my messy hair. I just got up and was enjoying a coffee, but I just gulped it down, trying to get some energy to face the day here. So as you can imagine, I'm getting inundated with phone calls, emails, everything else from people all over the place wanting to know what's happening. I will be doing these live morning reports from now until this gets resolved. And hopefully that's soon, but it likely won't be. So if you can, share this video, send us some love, subscribe to our channels, go over to This Guy's Garage. My friend Sean, he's a local Nova Scotian. We're doing podcasts together in the evenings. There's some great information over there if you guys want to know. We're not getting our information from erroneous sources. I have a brother on the ground, and he's calling me all day. And I'm getting updates, I'm getting pictures, I'm getting photographs, and I'll be putting those up in the community tab on my channel here for those that wish to see that. God-driven Hammerhead, keep your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to definitely be doing that. Joe Canadian, there's my cousin. How you doing, Joe? But anyway, that's the most up-to-date information I have at the moment. There's nothing to see, essentially, at this point in Ottawa. Things are going perfectly according to plan. It was a peaceful night. They didn't have anybody try and disturb them or shove them along or anything. We were worried about that, I got to be honest, because there were rumors floating around that was going to be what was taking place. Now, what my brother has said, that the police presence down there, he says, even though it was intensified yesterday, all of a sudden he said right around 9 or 10 o'clock last night, it just poof, disappeared. I don't know where these guys went, whether the ground swallowed them up or what happened, but it just disappeared. And please, if you believe in the Lord and in religion or God or whoever, pray, because we need those prayers. I actually said a prayer last night on Sean's stream, and there's 9,000 people watching. I'm not ashamed to say that I what I believe, and I will continue to pray, because I think that we need everything in our corner at this point in order to free ourselves, right, peacefully, because we all know what comes next, and we don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. It's so ugly, and I'm sure some of you people in the chat know what that's about. But in any case, enough about that. But anyway, there is a positive spirit in the air. Okay, freedom for all. That's what we want. We want it for everybody, not just Canadians. We want it for Americans. God love our American brothers down in the south and down in the States. I'm getting calls and texts from people from Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Georgia, Louisiana, California, Idaho, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, all over the place, Kentucky, Ohio, everywhere. I'm getting calls from everybody, and we're getting messages from everybody. So we appreciate that. We appreciate those American truckers that are holding the border in Montana and helping this move along. And there's a whole story on Rebel News if you guys want to see the latest on what's going on down at the I think it's called Coot border between Alberta and Montana. And so there's some patriots down there, let me tell you. But anyway, we're in this. We got this, okay? And everybody I'm talking to is super positive about the outcome, and because we know what the general makeup of the people is in this country, and it's just the people have been so depressed and repressed for the last 2 years, and everyone's scared to people are losing their jobs left, right, and center, and their homes, and their everything, man. They're losing their cars, their houses, their family. They're losing everything. So the most dangerous thing in the world from a freedom fighting standpoint is somebody that is desperate because they have nothing left to lose. And I think we're starting to see that. We're starting to get that point across. And please don't blame this action in Ottawa by the Canadian people who want to be free on empty shelves, okay? Yes, there will be shortages. Absolutely, that's happening, and it will continue to happen. But don't blame us, okay? Please don't blame us. We're just trying to be free. That's all we want. And those people like myself, we just want to be left alone. You know, I didn't sign any contract anywhere that says I agreed to be governed anyway, but I just want to be left alone, right? And so do my fellow countrymen. We want to be able to go fishing and go on a canoe ride, or ride your motorcycle across the country, or visit my family members down in Boston in the States. And you know what I mean? We just want to be left alone. So don't despair. Band together in tribes. Now's the time to band together, get in your groups, so to speak. Prepare for shortages. Get yourself some food and some water and whatever you need in order to survive together. Flashlight batteries. I think at one point here there will be some power outages. I can see that happening. So we need to get things together and get supplies brought in and get it distributed amongst your people. But above all, don't lose hope. That's the most important thing. When the fighting gets bad and looks like there's no way out, that's when you really got to dig your heels in. That's when it really counts, right? So, what side of history do you want to be on? That's the question. That's the question that's been asked to many police officers over the last 2 years. What side of freedom do you want to be on? What side of this do you want to be on? Because this is, believe it or not, world history. We are now rewriting world history as we speak. That's why it's so important. That's why Sean and I and some other podcasters have black rings under our eyes, because we're working hard. We're trying to get the information. I don't know how many thousands of video and picture files I transferred over and moved it between different social media sites yesterday, but it took a lot of effort, a lot of work. So help us out, subscribe, share the videos, get the word out. Someone was telling us that our videos were down in Great Britain, and someone was playing them on some local station down there. That's great. And we're not looking to be rock stars in this. We're not the only ones in the fight, but we're the ones that are blue collar grassroots type folks. that are telling you the truth. We're showing you what's going on. We're not trying to sugarcoat it. We have no agendas. We have nothing to lose by lying to you. We have nothing to gain, I should say, by lying to you. Absolutely zero, right? But anyway, I hope this message uplifted somebody that might be feeling a little bit low today, a little bit down. And God bless all you guys, And as soon as I get any more up-to-date current information, whether it be pictures or information from my brother via telephone, I will be sure to let you guys know. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end this stream. I got to bring in some firewood here and stoke the stove. But God bless everybody. Peace. We'll see you on the other side.